started the Israel Fellowship because I thought leadership was really important. Our numbers aren't great, but individually and collectively, as thoughtful leaders, we can make the world a better place.
People carry the leadership seed within them. And although leadership may be an innate trait, it should be nurtured and motivated, exposed to the sunlight, and provided with the adequate resources to grow and prosper. With this outlook, Leslie Wexner established the Wexner Israel Fellowship with one clear purpose: providing Israel's public service with leaders who are worthy of the society they are serving. Each year, outstanding mid-career leaders from Israel's public service present their candidacy for the Wexner Israel Fellowship. The very best of these leaders of the future study towards a Master of Public Administration degree and hone their leadership skills and toolkit at the Harvard Kennedy School. At the end of the year, empowered and inspired, they return to work on some of Israel's toughest economic, social, and security challenges.
The year I spent at Harvard shaped my perception of excellence in public service and laid solid foundation for my career path, where I examine every decision I make through the prism of what is best for the public. In the past 2 years, I have been privileged to lead efforts to make the National Insurance Institute accessible to all levels of society in Israel, with emphasis on accessibility of online services. I know there is a long way to go, but I promise that Israelis will benefit from a continually improving level of services in the field of social security. That's my promise.
The year I spent at Harvard Kennedy School was one of the most important years of my life. The combination of extraordinary learning with September 11, an historical event, greatly affected my career in the IDF. Looking back, I can tell that the year as a Wexner Fellow gave me a lot of tools and energy to serve my country. As a commander of the West Bank Division, I fought against terror successfully while working with the Palestinian security forces to improve the Palestinian economy and to remove checkpoints. Today, as a civilian, I'm working with the same energy to bring peace for the future of the State of Israel. That's my promise.
We had the privilege, along with our fellow classmates of the Wexner Israeli Fellowship, to establish an initiative aimed at realizing democratic values in the State of Israel, banishing discrimination and racism, and helping the growth of the Israeli economy. As part of the program, we created collaborations between the private sector, NGOs, and the Arab community.
Together, we will continue our work to advance Arab-Jewish collaborations towards a more equal and fair society. This is our promise.
Upon our return from Harvard, my wife, our 3 children, and I decided to bring into our life a new child, Gabriel, a foster child who is now 9 years old and more than 7 years part of our family. He is handsome, talented in arts and sports, and most important, a loving child. I have no doubt that the Wexner experience and its clear message that leadership starts in our own sphere empowered us to take this important step that changed our lives as well as the life of an amazing child.
As someone who was born in the United States and chose to make Aliyah, I know how important it is to strengthen and maintain the connection between the major communities of the Jewish people in both North America and Israel.
That is why we, a group of American and Israeli Wexner alumni, devoted time and effort to draft a written covenant between Israel and the North American Jewish community. We believe this project can help bridge differences and strengthen the ties between the two communities.
We know that together we can overcome obstacles and disagreements and continue our work to strengthen the unity of the Jewish people. And this is our promise.
The growing community of 260 Wexner Israel Fellowship alumni, now reinforced by 120 members of the new Wexner Senior Leaders Network, is an unparalleled partnership of collaborative leaders committed to a better public service, a better society, and a better Israel. A network of 1,000 leaders is not much more than a decade away.